What's up guys, we are headed on a last minute road trip, and I say last minute not because I found out about this trip last minute. I've known about it for a long time, but as per usual, we're running super late and I packed up super late. I was supposed to have left like 20 minutes ago. But Shelby's get you places faster, you know what I'm saying? I'm so sad, I have to leave my Nicole. She's feeling really better, by the way, guys.
Really better. She's feeling really better.
Aren't you feeling really better?
I'm feeling... Yes.
You look really better. Wait, don't say that, because that implies that she wasn't really better at one point. All right, so we are actually heading to Sebring to go to the racetrack there. We're actually headed to a resort right now. So I am going this year to the Michelin, I think it's called the Pilot Sport Experience. All I know about it is last year they did it. TJ and a couple other people I know went, and it looked like the most fun thing in the world. So my fingers have been crossed all year that I would get invited to this one, and I did, and I'm super excited. I've been so busy that I haven't really been paying attention too much to what's actually going on. All I know is there's gonna be a lot of cool people there. We're gonna get to drive cool cars, and I'm thinking it should make some pretty cool content. I do know Deep Voice GTR guy is going, and he has been calling me out in his videos saying that he's gonna smoke me. I think he's referring to smoking me like driving cars if we do lap times or something like that. If so, we'll just have to see about that. I saw a brief list of some of the names that are going, and the only ones that I really recognize right off the bat, Saab Kyle's gonna be there. I know that he has a pretty cool 240 SX build going on. And then Tavarish, the one that I met with B is for Build when they were doing that Explorer build, is gonna be there. I'm looking forward to meeting some cool new faces. YouTube gang. Unfortunately, we won't be driving this on Sebring, but at least we get to drive it there. Still got some juice left in her.
Turn right on Norfolk Road.
The entrance to this resort is literally a racetrack. But they put speed bumps because they know it's close to Sebring. People probably want to race it. Grr. It's so rare that there's actually corners in Florida. And it's like deserted too, and it's 2 miles long. Please let me race it. Please. Look at how pretty this place is. It's insane. This whole time I was actually kind of curious how we were going to be able to be doing all this driving and testing on the tires when there's an actual race going on at Sebring. So we're actually on this like private segment. If you didn't know, Sebring's based on an old airport, and this is kind of like another section that we kind of have free reins over. So it looks like there's like a little autocross thing going on. There's a drag race braking challenge, and I don't really know what I'm getting into, but it seems like it's gonna be fun. A lot of really cool and different cars here that we get to drive. Looks like the cars that we'll be using for the braking challenge are 911 Carrera S's. Should be cool. One day, one day.
Far lane cross first. Far lane disqualified. Car 3 the winner.
This is
car
fun.
3.
This is fun. I enjoy this. I lost. I didn't do well. GTR guy, did you win? GTR guy. I wish we went up against each other. That was the plan.
I know.
You're too busy taking photos.
Yeah, I didn't want to take. I'm not much of a photo guy, you know?
I didn't realize that you have to kind of like jump the gun with these cars in order to be competitive, and I went up against someone that already figured that
You
out.
have to cheat.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, but now we're doing autocross, which should be a little bit more competitive, just since it's not just like a straight line race in an automatic Porsche.
It's an automatic BMW.
Yeah, but at least there's corners.
And there's a wet one.
Yeah.
And that's what I think you'll excel at.
Yeah, even though there's traction control. That'll like throw me off.
You think they'll leave it on?
Oh, yeah,
I saw
definitely.
them sliding over here.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
But I don't think they're like full lock. Like.
Just go rip the e-brake real quick.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be happy. Sorry, Michelin.
So we were driving a car with stock suspension.
Yep, 100% stock. Yeah, we got enough space. These tires are playing over there.
minutes is definitely a lot different than your typical drift event. People got full-on computers and it's crazy. This is so legit. A little bit different tires. A lot of people, so it's a hard time trying to show you guys the cars, but this stuff is so crazy. I'm curious to see how the Mustangs hang with all the exotics and stuff. It's so cool, I've never seen this stuff before. Looks like they even like fuel from up here, so just like gravity feeds in. That's so rad. They got like lights and stuff. This is so cool. This is rad. I love the variety. I need to convince Nicole to do a headlight delete on her car.
Racer buttons.
That's so wild. Do all cars have the steering wheels like this?
I think all of them except for one model. I think the Porsche, like the
Is that like a cool suit thing for the ice?
Yeah, the cool suit.
Members of construction, and then they state, okay, for this year moving forward, this is the construction that we declared.
So much interesting stuff that I know nothing about. Alright, so we're walking up to a big line of cars and we're realizing that because we both selected highly proficient in manual, we're probably going to get stuck with a Mustang.
No, I've never driven a Mustang.
Oh, alright.
So maybe
Well, it's fun. That sounds like I'm talking crap about Mustangs. You'll enjoy it.
that's cool. I'd rather drive like a Porsche.
Yeah, same. The IA would be sick.
The IA would be sick.
We'll see. Now that's how you move tires around. That's sick. It's funny. This is like, it's literally the same car. Oh my god, on top of the fact that it's a Mustang, it's an automatic Mustang.
Alright, cool. Alright, so no more than 2 car lengths off my bumper and the car ahead of you.
I can't believe I'm in an automatic Mustang.
Here's 35, so when we get on track, obviously it's going to be
This
bit
is
of a
so
shock
funny.
when you come back into the pits to be 35. It's pretty slow. We'll respect the yellow line here on pit entry, or at track out, or pit exit, sorry about that. And we'll stay on the right side of the white line just before it ends is when we blend. We'll be braking at the 300 board here. The initial input of the brake pedal needs to be quite hard. We don't want to be squeezing into the pedal near the end of the brake zone because we want to get the car slowed down early in the brake zone.
It's cool with feedback. Be nice if I had my own car though, for sure.
Quit apex for turn 5. We'll use the throttle pedal on the straightaway. All the apex curbing in the famous hairpin turn 7.
Handles surprisingly well though, I'll give it that. Just the automatic transmission makes it mushy.
Again, we'll use the gas pedal on the straightaway here. So nice right sweep of turn 8, another sweep of turn 9 here on the left. We'll get back to the left for turn 10, braking just before the 3.
Car's so quiet, it's kind of hard for me to hear like where the RPMs are. I switched it into like Tiptronic mode or whatever, which is helping a lot instead of it just like automatically shifting and acting all weird and mushy. Tires feel phenomenal though, I'm not gonna lie. Like for a stock, whatever this is, Mustang GT, very impressed with the handling. I thought that like the GT350 would be light years ahead, but honestly, other than maybe a little bit stiffer suspension, I don't really feel that much of a difference GT350 to this. Oh my god, the car says axle over temperature, reduce speed. What?
Going a bit quicker than most everyone else, so if we had turned off the aids, I'm pretty sure that that wouldn't have been happening. So
Gotcha, that makes sense.
because I assume that the TC is done with the brakes
Yeah,
in the rear, so
it's putting a lot of strain on the axles.
oh yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. I didn't even know there was freaking axle warning.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, isn't it? Does that mean there's a temp sensor on the axle?
Dude, I got no clue. I definitely got no clue.
I didn't know these cars came with Brembos. All right, now we're hopping in a Porsche, so this should be fun. Living life luxuriously now. If that Mustang went around at pace, this thing should be a piece of cake, right? Man, these cars have so much grip. I really want a Porsche. I really need to get a Porsche.
Down into the hairpin.
I don't know if this car is turbocharged. I don't think it is. The other Porsche we drove definitely was, but this one I don't hear anything. It's like way less exciting driving the Porsche. With the Michelins, plus it being a Porsche, it just has like too much grip. Adam. Get to go on one lap in a GTLM Z4. This is gonna be sick. Thank you. How's it going?
How's it going? Colton.
Adam. On slicks, I knew that the Z4 was gonna have an unreal amount of grip, but the way that it brakes so hard initially got me every single time. Like, it was unreal, just like right through the roof. So cool. So scenic here. I love Sebring. I want to come back and drive. Ironically, where I drifted. Or I should say over here. Looks like this is where we eat dinner. Tommy, this is how the fast drivers eat, all right? The meal of a champion. Tommy, what are you looking at right now? Hidden secret, Tommy's a big Harry Potter fan. Super. So that was supposed to be like cocktails and just like appetizers and stuff, but I thought it was dinner, so I had a bunch of wings, and now apparently we get like some fancy dinner. But it's not just any fancy dinner. Supposedly this is the first time ever anyone has ever had dinner in the pits at Sebring. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this just got a lot crazier because it's actually not in pit lane, it's on the track. Now I'm really excited. That's way cooler.
That is way cool.
Wow. This is the most romantic dinner I've ever had on a racetrack.
With me. Super romantic Tommy F.A. dinner.